Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Grab a cup of coffee and come and join me. I hope everyone's doing well. Today is July 27th, 2023. It's my live podcast for today. I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, come and join me. Today I'm going to show you my finished project that I have finished in the past 30 days since I did my podcast. It's pretty chilly today here in Edmonton. Hello, hello, Angela Pa. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I just set up my thingy here. Well, I'm just going to go jump into it. I'll just wait a couple of more minutes for people to come and join me. And yeah, it's raining. It was pretty hot, and then I just love when it rains here. Okay, let me just can't the camera is pretty far. The way I set up, I guess, I don't know. For some reason, it's pretty far, and I can't read your comments, so I'm just opening my laptop here. Well, it's actually a pad. Okay. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it so far, 5. I'm good, thank you. It's raining here in Montreal. There too. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's raining here in Edmonton. It started, yes, well, 3 days. Yeah, Tuesday was pretty warm. Wednesday it was, Tuesday actually, it was like 30 degrees here in Edmonton. And then I don't like hot weathers for some reason. I don't. Maybe I'm used to this climate. Like the weather is always cool here in the prairies. It's nice and cool. I don't like hot. Okay. I'm just gonna jump in. I started a new project, and do you have? Yes, yes, we do. Thank God it's raining, Angela. It started here in Alberta actually. This year it was just so bad. We couldn't breathe. We couldn't go outside. We couldn't go outdoors. I couldn't. My husband, he was working in the yard, like doing yard work, and I kept on yelling him, "Come back, come in." It's the weather is not the it was, like we couldn't breathe well. For that reason, I kept on, but he stayed outdoors, and yeah. Hello, Frida. Gloria here from U.S. near St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, welcome, Glory, Mrs. Yukon. Nice, nice to see you. You're on my live stream. Okay, so I'm working on this project. It's done in one piece, and then you add them up. I saw this on the internet, and here it is. This is one motif, and I'm on my Instagram. I've been taking pictures as of the first day I started, so it's done this way. It's just gorgeous, and then it has an edge as well, like this way. So I am going to be doing a tutorial for this. I'm waiting for a camera to arrive, a new phone actually. So I'm going to be taking with that because I didn't want the videos to be short, 33. I wanted at least, I don't know, 40, 50 minutes long tutorials because it's really hard to tape them when it's that short. Your project looks beautiful. Yes, so this is a new, I'm going to do a tutorial and I started it. And I'm using cotton yarn. It's 100% cotton I bought. This was about 1 kilogram, 2 pounds. And I must have used over a pound at the moment. And I still have 5 more rows to finish this. So I'm using the yarn that I have in my stash. I bought it 2 years ago. So this is like kitchen cotton. Yeah. But this is a 3 weight. It's not a 4 weight. And the crochet hook I'm using is a 4 millimeter crochet hook. I use different sizes, and this is the best, more comfortable to crochet with it. Thank you, Gloria. Lots of popcorn stitches, and the technique is different. So I'm going to show you. It's a little bit hard to show it. Let me show it like this. Yeah, it's pretty big. First I started showing on my board here, and then when it got bigger and bigger, I had to go downstairs and put it on the floor to tape it. So you can go to my Instagram page and you can check it out from the beginning. Yeah, it's pretty big. So what we're going to do is we're going to making motifs like this and then attaching them. So I'm hoping I have enough for about 4 to make this. I don't know if I do, but I did find another cone. It's a little bit darker than this. I might need to use that one. I don't know. But for the tutorial, I'll be using this to show you how to crochet this. And yeah, so this is how it looks like. So I'm going to crochet 4 more rows and I'm going to be done. And I will start doing the tutorial for that. So stay tuned. And then I'm going to start doing this tutorial. This. I will do the tutorial for this. For crocheters. I didn't have many people replying to this video that I have posted, but yeah, your projects looks beautiful, Frida. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah. So okay, so this one is coming next. So these tutorials are going to be long tutorials because due to the work, like, yeah, you need to, like, this is really time consuming and it's really fun. It's all we do is popcorn stitches, but the technique is done differently, so I will show you that. And what we do is, let me see if I can show it closer to you to give you an idea. So can you see the popcorns? You need to do them on top of each other to create this design. And there's a technique for that, which I learned. This is new to me. The pattern, this is an old pattern. If you're asking about wondering where is there a written pattern. I did see a couple of diagrams on Pinterest, but the beginning, the middle is different. So I'm not doing the middle. And I'm just jumping to the design of this. Because if I do the middle, then it gets bigger. That's another thing. So stay tuned for that. And first I'll show you my my whips. I'm working on this. I'm focused on this because this is big, right? This is huge. And yes, I can see the popcorn. Yeah, lots of popcorn. That's why you need lots of yarn. If you have lots of yarn thread in your stash, I would highly recommend you to pull it out and definitely pull it out and use those threads. Like this is just great. I'm trying to gather all the same colors so I can make something else. I know that I have a burgundy in my stash, and I have blue. So, yeah, best way to use up. It doesn't have to be 100% cotton. It can be half-half, definitely. I do have Caron cotton cakes in my stash, white, off-white, and I might use them. I don't know, because they don't make them anymore. Four, and then we do five double crochets. Well, I will teach you how to do it. It's just a different technique. Okay, so I started another knit. Something went wrong. It said try to tab again. I don't know what something went wrong, but I guess we're back. Do you? Okay, so before I start that, I don't know if you're watching my yarn unboxing. I bought the yarn from Temu. It's like AliExpress, but way faster it arrives. And I bought one ball to see the quality of the yarn, and I just said I need to buy three more. I just love the color, and I knit a top down. I have videos on my Instagram, so you're welcome to check it. It's Angora_Balera. The only different, it's top down. I already have a tutorial for this. It's a V-neck. And what I did is, the only thing I did is I bought four balls, and each balls were 50 gram, so 200 gram, and this will fit a small to medium size because my mannequin is a medium size, and it's already on sale on my Etsy shop. Thank you, Angela. The only different thing I did is instead of doing the decreases, I added stitches when I'm doing the rib, and it gave a little bit of ruffle at the end, and it gives me this beautiful vintage look when I put it on my mannequin. So I really like that, especially the back. Can you see it? So it gives me this look. So with the yarns that I'm going to be knitting next, I'm going to be doing more increases to give this ruffle look. So I really, really like it. And I ended up making long sleeves. Yeah, definitely, for 200 gram. And it's done in one piece. No sewing involved at all. It's knitted round and around, starting from the top. And like I said, I already have the tutorial. And yeah. So here is one of my finished items. I ended up mailing two. Yeah, I mailed them this month. So I mailed one red Bolera and one yellow. And the yarns that I bought is Ballinger and from Fabulous Yarn. Yeah, the yarns that I buy, Angora Rabbit, they're the best yarn from all over the world that they pick, and I buy them. Like, it's really hard to find good quality yarn. Okay, my next one, I started this. I'm going to do a tutorial for this, but I didn't have time, so I started this. Okay, and I don't know, here's the back because I put the label. It's a little bit. I bought these from Temu, and I would highly recommend these. They stick, they don't fall. I have the cone ones here somewhere in my box here, probably. They keep on falling off, but they stick. They stick. I just love it, love it. These needle grabbers, they're so, and I don't know how much I paid, but yeah, it's just wonderful. If you want me to put the link, so comment it and I will share the link with you. I didn't do unboxing because it was just one item. I didn't buy so many things in the past 30 days. Just Angora rabbit and yarn. And yeah, so I'm going to do a tutorial for this. This is, what I did is I cast on 90. I did a little bit of different technique on this one. So I want to share it with you. And the collar is going to be knit later on. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to pick up stitches to knit the collar. So this is done differently. The only reason is because I don't, when I'm knitting the short rows, I have these holes that creates, no matter what I do, especially on the Angora rabbit, it just shows you right away. And then for some reason, the yarns are like 10 gram, right? And they're tiny. And when you attach them, I felt them. And then no matter what I do, I don't do the knot technique because it, for some reason, the knot comes into the front of the knit. No matter I try to hide it to the back, it always comes to the front. I don't know why. So, so I'm doing the felting technique because it's wool, right? Angora rabbit is wool. And even though it shows, and when I'm doing the short rows, it just gets in that short row knitting section when I'm doing that technique, and it just shows off. So I figured a way. I think this is out there. I don't know if everyone knows, but I just figured out to not do the short row, but do it a different technique. But when I do this technique, I don't do the collar. I knit it later to knit the ribs. So that's going to come back later. So the yarn that I'm using, I bought these from Ice Yarn. They were on sale. And they don't have it anymore. I wish they did. I'm happy that I bought four. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Maybe it's going to be a crop sweater. I don't know. So we'll see. And I think it has a little bit of, oh no, it's 100% acrylic and it's 140 gram. It's a medium weight, 4 weight. And the number is, if you want to check it, it's 74400. But it's sold out. So, and it's super soft. I just love the weather, the color. The weather, what am I saying? The weather, no one's commenting. Okay, I'm just looking. I don't want to miss anyone's comment. So this would be perfect for fall. So I want to finish this, but I will do the tutorial. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, there's long tutorials going to be coming because of this, and then the other one. So the cancer, I call that the cancer pattern, or whichever you want to call it. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. This is one of my whip I started, but I went to this one, and this is taking my time. And I was working on custom orders, so that's another thing. I did do a couple of scarf stitches, well, which I started a scarf. And yeah, I think I'm alive. I'm just curious because I haven't been getting any comments. Yeah, this is a stitch. It's really popular, and I noticed it. To see, it's really popular. Lots of sweaters, colorful variegated yarn, cardigans. People are knitting, so I am planning to do a tutorial for this. But I can do it step by step, right? I can't do everything at once. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming. Yeah. And I'm just trying to find the easiest. Still here. Good, good, Angela Pie. I didn't receive any comments, so I was just thinking, okay, am I out? Am I alive? Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your reply. I'm just trying to figure out the easiest way to knit, and I think this is the easiest way I figured it out. And this is one of my last tutorials that I did, so I might start with this to make a sweater. Okay, let's carry on. I did a couple of poncho tutorials, and I still haven't finished this. I finished one ball, and it's really hard to see the stitches. Hi, hi Jennifer, welcome, welcome. Oh yes, you made it. Yeah, 12 o'clock. It's 12:30 almost. I've been here 20 minutes. Thank you for coming. To see your projects, I better on my small phone. I have to close the chat. Okay, okay, no problem. So I'm going to finish this. I have lots of this yarn. It's I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna finish this. This is going to be another whip. Yeah, I finished the yarn. And yeah, this I think you can see it way better from here. This is just a regular poncho. It's not a plus size. The increases are from the front and from the back, or you can flip it and you can wear it like this from the side. Yeah, the stitch, it's granny square, double crochet, and then double crochet, two chain, and then double crochet. It repeats itself, so it's three different stitches, three different ways, and I just love how it looks like. So here is another tutorial I did, and it's a whip. Okay, so I finished the scarf for donation. This is gonna go for the donation. This is just a regular brioche stitch that I knit. I have a tutorial for this. I knitted sweaters, cardigans. Oh, I knit a lot of stuff with this. I used the purl technique, and I bought the yarn from Ice Yarn, and I received 2 balls, and I used them all up. It's the yarn is thick, so it's not that long, but it's an average average scarf. Okay, so I made another scarf, and I have the tutorial for this. I think I did it 3 months ago. I finally finished it. So this was a long time whip, maybe more than 3 months. I can't remember, but I really love the stitch, and I am planning to make a sweater with this stitch, so stay tuned for that. I don't know when, but hopefully it will come. Yeah, it will come pretty soon. The poncho is nice. It's versatile. Yes. Yes, Angela. It is. It is. Okay, so another poncho I did, a plus size. Here it is. This is a plus size. You can wear it like this. I have lots of this yarn. I haven't washed this. I should wash it. It smells. Yeah, the wool smells. And then here, this is for a plus size. Yeah, because when you're big, you need room, right? So this is on sale, for sale on my Etsy shop. No one has bought it yet, but it's here. The colors are pastel, and can you see? Because of the variegated yarn here, I knitted with the same color, couple of rows, 2 rows I believe, and then the more it got bigger, it only ended up with 1 row at the end. And I just love it how this turned out. And I crocheted the collar to close it up. Yeah, my prices on my Etsy shop are decent prices. Love those colors. Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. They're decent price. I only charge for the yarn and for the fees that Etsy charge. I do not charge Sometimes I charge, it depends on the wool. If it's not that expensive, I do charge for my work. But most of the time, I only charge for the yarn and for the fees. Yeah, Etsy charges so much, so much. Sometimes $100 when I make a sale. It depends on the price, right? $100 fees, like that's a lot. Yeah. And I do get private sales as well. I send PayPal if they're in all over the world, the customer. If they're in Canada, I charge e-transfer. And yeah, I do sell some of my yarn on my marketplace. I did receive this comment from this customer. I think she replied to me a couple of times for my yarn. I had to block her. First, she said, okay, if you want to buy yarn, my question is right. If you want to buy yarn, you reply and you want to buy it, right? You don't change your mind when you get the price. Well, you should know that Canada Post charges $20 and plus, right, for shipping. Even when you're in Edmonton, it's $20. If you're living in Brunswick, all the way at the other end of Canada, it goes up to 30. And you should know this, right? If you're going to want to buy yarn, if you're sending a message. No matter through Etsy or anywhere from online, if you want to buy something, you have to be serious, right? Or why are you messaging? Why are you wasting my time? This customer, this person did it 3 times. And I said, okay, no problem at all. And then she did it again. And then when I looked at her profile, oh, I just remembered this lady lives on the east coast of Canada. And I messaged her, you know, the Canada Post charges $20 plus, depending on where you live. Oh, she says, yes, I know, I want to buy it. And I said, the yarn is 30 and I'll just charge you $20. And then she goes, oh, I'm a single mother. She changed her mind. Okay, well, I don't want to listen to your life story. I already have my own problems with other customers. That's what I'm trying to say. Why are you messaging if you're not serious, right? I had to block her. 4th time she did this to me on yarn related. This was through Marketplace or other groups. There are other groups on Facebook through Canada. I tried to sell because Hobby Lobby doesn't send to Canada. Grab a cup of coffee and come and join me. Yeah, so I just wanted to have this off. And if you're serious, please send messages to sellers. Like, you know, we all have lives, and we all have problems in our lives, right? Because of this last customer that I was dealing with, I put on weight, believe it or not, because of the stress, because you know what was going on. I talked about this on my live stream, and two people gave me the thumbs down, and this was on my live stream. So I thought to myself, okay, well, sometimes we're all human beings. We have bad days. We have to, you know, we have to explain. So this will go mouth to mouth, and if you're serious and if you want to buy something, send the message to the seller. But if you're not interested, if you want to change your mind later, if you want to get a deal, I already give a deal. I don't charge for my work. Like, I'm knitting nonstop. I finished 2 cardigans, 2 boleros in 6 days, and I broke my record. Yeah, and then after that, of course, I had pain all over, and I still do. Even 2 weeks past. Tomorrow's going to be 3 weeks, I think. Can't remember. So you know, we're all human beings and we have lives, and plus we're dealing with difficult customers. I put on weight. Yes, I did. I am so disappointed. I just can't believe myself. Yeah, I put on weight. Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you my weight, but I did because of the stress, and I don't know how I'm going to lose them back. You know, it's really hard to lose weight. Yeah. Laugh at all. People think they can haggle. Yeah, Jennifer. And here is another Pontry mate. It's the same one, but what I did is I started doing the increases with the plus size, and then later on, what I did is I stopped doing the increases. So it gave me this look, and I really like it. I only had three of this. I hope I had more. Maybe I do have more in my stash. I don't know if I find it. If this doesn't sell, I am going to continue crocheting this. But it's on for sale. And I already did a border. I did the shell stitch border, and I think it turned out fantastic. I don't like doing fringes. The reason I don't like doing fringes is yarn is very expensive. And when you do fringes, you use up lots of yarn. Instead of doing fringes, I would rather lengthen the garment. So I don't know. This is my opinion, and I did not have enough yarn, so I used the pink, and I love this yarn, and I have lots of this yarn. So I don't know. It's really soft. Yeah. It's this yarn that I bought. It's not from Ice Yarn. It was from Instagram. People are selling yarn in Turkey, and I got a great deal, and I don't think I can get a great deal now. Postage fee has went up in the past 2 years, so I'm not buying yarn anymore. But I just love how this turned out. I love the colors. I do have another bag. I put that on sale because crochet uses up lots of yarn. I might knit it, I don't know, but 3 is still not enough. You need more to knit a garment. Yeah. Oh, I love this comment. Kind of foggy. Welcome to my channel. So you do watch my you follow me on my Etsy shop. Yes. I started first. I was a little bit shy, and when I first opened my shop on Etsy, you know, to model your own handmade items. So I would put it on my husband. I would make my son wear them. And I don't have young girls then. In 2009 when I opened, they were all small kids. So I didn't want to put small kids' pictures on my Etsy shop. So what I did is I would put it on the floor. I would put it on the bed. I would put it on the yard to take pictures. And then I bought a mannequin. I bought 2 mannequin. I got rid of one. And then when it's a plus size, my medium mannequin is too small. When the plus size, when you put it on the mannequin, it doesn't look good. It's like, oh, it's all over the place, right? It's like a blanket when you put it on a medium size mannequin. So I started to wear them. Yeah, I started to model them, and it went crazy. I think this was in 2012. 2013. Yeah, I sold so many cardigans, and yeah, and I'm continued to put them on if it's a plus size. If it's up to extra large, I put it on my mannequin. Sometimes I do wear extra large. Sometimes just I have the tummy, and when I put on weight, my tummy gets bigger here. My legs and my rest of my body is okay. I'm happy. It's just the tummy here, and it's not good for my health, I know. And the stress with that customer, I put on so much weight. If you're wondering what happened to her, I don't know. It's been 2 weeks. I haven't heard. 3 weeks maybe. I have to check my comments because I did send her a last message, and it was a good message, I think. I had to I let Etsy know about what's going on. Well, they're following the conversations. If something happens, I asked them to block her, but if she needs to return them, I said to her, I can only do a part. You return the 3 bridal shrugs that you don't like, and I will partial refund you. I'm not going to refund you for the yarn that you ordered. Red, yellow, right? Those colors are really hard to sell. So I haven't, oh, July 13. It's not that long. I'm making this July 13. So the last time I replied to her was on July 13. Okay. July 13th, so it's been 2 weeks, not 3 weeks yet. So 2 weeks. I haven't heard from her. If she mailed it back to me, I don't know. I haven't received it. And it takes 2+ weeks to arrive. Yeah, so I'm thrilled that you're happy. I appreciate that you model your plus size garments on your Etsy shop. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm a plus size myself. I'm a plus myself, and your work is wonderful. You know what? I should copy and paste this on my Instagram page. I really appreciate it. This makes my day. Yeah, thank you very much. I do not get lots of reviews on my Etsy shop. I have no clue. Since 2009, I think I only have a couple of reviews, and they don't send me pictures on my review. Like, they don't share pictures. Sometimes they will message me with the pictures of when I go to other people's shops, I see lots of appreciation pictures, but not on I only have one. Yeah, unfortunately, I only have 240 reviews. Think about it, and some of them are the ones that I got 1 star were like, I don't know. One customer ordered the wrong listing. Instead of 100% Angora Rabbit listing, he ordered acrylic listing. So he's comparing the acrylic with 100. Well, the price, you can see the price. I'm not going to sell you for 100% Angora Rabbit. They're expensive, right? That's another thing. Yeah, so that really means a lot to me. Hello, my darling from Ottawa, Canada. Hello, hello, Rose upon Rose. Welcome, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, this turned out pretty good. It's thick. It is thick. I am planning to make a couple of ponchos because these are really nice, especially in the morning when it's chilly in the winters, fall, spring. Even in the summer like this, you can just put this over your shoulder and then wear it. Yeah, so this is like a plus size for big kids, like for plus size kids. Yeah, you can wear it too, but this one I did an increase, so you can only wear this way. Yeah, I just love how the color turned out. Yeah, so these are my, plus the two bridal shrugs that I, two boleros that I have shipped. So I'm working on this. For the people who just joined me, welcome, welcome to my channel. Welcome to live stream. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Spider web I did. Just trying. Did I do it? Did I did it last month? I think I did that last month. Yeah, it's on my it's nice decoration. I put it on my sewing machine. My sewing machine is still here. I did not have a chance to do what you call that technique? You know, the rope that I was making with I-cord. I did not have a chance. And then what I did is I put that on my Centro knitting machine. You know, it's not getting dusty, so that's another way to use it. I like it, so I'll just leave it that way. I was going to make a basket out of it, but I like it. It just sits on top of the Centro knitting machine. In this room, I have lots of yarn. I do vacuum and dust, but it does get dusty. I am assuming because of the knitting, especially the bridal shrugs that not the bridal shrugs. Well, I don't know if they were bridal shrugs. That's another thing. Whoever bought, the customer bought it. I don't know if she's going to sell it because she ordered 4. The red one and the yellow one, when you knit fast, it gives you this dust, especially when it's Angora Rabbit or any other fiber, because I'm a fast knitter, and then what it happens is it just dust comes out of the yarn. That's why I like washing. And when I washed this, I noticed a big difference. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Like when you look closer, First, my husband, I washed it, and I was laying it flat dry. And then my husband said, "Oh, you bought a store-bought sweater?" And I said, "No." When I was putting on the mannequin, he goes, "That looks like store-bought. Did you knit that?" I said, "What have I been knitting for 4 or 5 days?" And then he goes, "Because after washing it, he thought it was he thought it was store-bought." I said, "No, I knit this." Ta-da! Yeah. So when you wash it, it smells good and it smells fresh. So I would highly recommend for you to wash your items. Jennifer, yes, yes, this is crochet. So this is coming up. I'm going to make a tutorial for this, Jennifer. Also, were you affected by the tornado that went through a few? No, no. I live on the north side of Edmonton, and the tornadoes, the rains, everything goes, mostly happens from the west end of Edmonton and south side of Edmonton. When a bad thing happens, that's what it goes. We live in the north side of Edmonton, and most of my life I grew up in the north side, and the land is a little bit higher compared to the west end and the south side. So we don't see much rain here for some reason, I don't know. But it's been raining for a couple of days, and yeah, no, no, thank God we didn't get affected. Yeah, but it was scary. Yeah, the weather was like black, middle of the summer. So yeah, I'm going to do a tutorial, Jennifer, with this stitch. So stay tuned for that. And I have 5 more rows to fin, 4 more. I have 4 more, and done. And I'm gonna start another one, and I'm gonna attach. And there is the edging as well to do this can be a bedspread. Well, if you make 4 of this can be like a throw over. I'm using cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn. Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous. That's why I'm making it. See, I'm a fond of 3D looks, and I'm fond of creating one of a kind, and it has to be tough. Yeah, if you check my tutorials, even at the beginning when I first started my tutorials in 2009, I used a very difficult stitch. This elderly lady, she was 80 plus years old, and she finished the bedspread that she crocheted. I watched her video and then I crocheted that motif. And then later on, it got so popular, everyone was copying my tutorial because there's no tutorial. It was first me, 2009, who made the tutorial. And then they were saying that there's like a diagram. I did not see any diagram because 2009, it wasn't this popular, right? Pinterest, did we have Pinterest? No, Pinterest came later, I think. And then when you go to Pinterest, I found a diagram, several different diagrams, but the middle is different. So I'm not doing that in part. I don't need to do it. Then it gets bigger, right? So I like how this looks. And the popcorn technique is different. Yes, yes, Jennifer, I love it too. And I saw this on Instagram, a Turkish lady was posting. She made a bedspread, and and then she used ivory cotton. I said, "Oh, I wish I was in Turkey. I would buy that yarn and I would make it." But I'm not in Turkey, and yarn is very expensive here in Canada, and it's really hard to find. And when you go to Michael's, cotton, like Caron cotton is the yarn that I would go for, but they don't have white anymore, and you can't find, it's almost like the shelves are empty, or you can find it as variegated yarn. So that would be me to go and buy cotton, Caron cotton cake, but unfortunately there's not. I have more in my stash, but I didn't want to use it up because this used up lots of yarn. Yeah, at the beginning I showed the cone was about 2 pounds, about 1 kilogram, and I believe half is gone, and I'm not finished yet. I'm going to weigh this. So that's why I'm waiting for the tutorial, just to give you an idea how much yarn you would need. But if you have yarn, I'm sure everyone has yarn, solid color. It doesn't have to be cotton. It can be polyester, acrylic. One color, solid color, solid would be, I think, the best way to go. You can even crochet with a 4-weight. This is a 3-weight. 4-weight would be way bigger. And the crochet hook I'm using is a 4 millimeter crochet hook. So think about it. See how big this is. And I still have four more rows to go. So if you have yarn and solid yarn and you have lots, 2 kilogram, 4 pounds, I don't know, 5 pounds, definitely grab it and use them all up. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go and buy yarn because I went to Walmart, several different Walmart, and the shelves were like, there's nothing. And if you can buy, if you see one yarn, you can't see the second in that same color. So they're making us to buy yarn online, right? And ice yarn, I do go and buy from Ice Yarn. I did uh, the scarf that I knit. That was my latest bought, and I bought. See, I never buy mystery yarn. That's another thing. Here, let me just grab this bag from here. So I bought that brown that was on sale, and I bought this. There's 1 kilogram here, and I just love the cut. So this is a mystery bag, well, mixed bag. That's what it's called, I think. So this was like very cheap. This was under 20 Canadian dollars. So when I go to Ice Yarn, I try to spend $20, 19.99 Canadian dollars, so I won't pay customs. If I go over that, my custom fee would be $20 and over. And then I do not get charged $20 and over. I get $30, $40. For that reason, I do not go over $20 and over, $19.99 and over. So I do not want to pay custom fee. Therefore, I bought this. I think this was $13. This is a really good deal. This is 100 gram. And I believe there's wool in it. It's so soft. I can make a cardigan with this. Think about it. If you buy low price for the yarn, then you don't have to charge that much to sell, right? Well, I will charge my work, which is 100. I charge $150 for my work, American. Sometimes 100, depending on the fee, the yarn. And most of the time, I don't charge for my work. But the yarn is cheap, so I paid only $14 Canadian. So why wouldn't I charge? I am going to charge for my work for this. I don't know what yet, but this one is chunky yarn, so that's another thing. I just love the color, and if I see yarns like this, I grab them. I grab them because I can't find this here, and it's 1 kilogram, 2 pounds of yarn. And then so to add up, I bought the brown ones, and it came to, I believe, 17 Canadian dollars. So I did, when the package arrived, the shipping fee I do not count. You do not count the shipping fee, just how much you paid for the things in the bag. I get that question a lot, so I do not charge. You only pay for the yarn fee, what's in the package, not for the shipping. If you add the shipping, customs only charge for how much you paid, right? For the material, whatever is in the bag. I just wanted to share this. This is just a lovely color, and it's wool in it. I just couldn't believe it, but you don't feel the wool. It's so soft. I just love it, love it, love it. Those turkeys sure are talents. Turkish ladies, you mean, not turkeys. Turkish at the end. Turkish ladies, yeah. They're very talented. I'm Turkish, But I was born here in Canada, and my mother is not talented like me. I have two sisters that are not like me. So it's like, not everyone in the family is talented. But yeah, I knit, I crochet. In my family, like everyone's surprised that I was so talented because I was raised here, right? And then I have two aunts, my two father's sisters. They were very talented, and so they say that you are like your aunts, two of them. Yeah, yeah. No, no, I'm not a fence. I'm not a fence. No, it's Turkish. Turkey is the country, and people are the Turkish people, like Canadians, like Edmontonians. I'm not correcting anything. No, please don't get. I'm not offended. I never get offended. I never get jealous. I'm that kind of a person. I'm always positive. I just wanted to point out, like Americans, we don't say Turkeys, Turkish. It's Turkish. Yeah, Canadians, Americans, Germans. It continues on. Yeah, I did buy yarn from Germany on Etsy. This lady was selling on Etsy, and I I asked her, where is the yarn made in? Because I always say the best yarn, Angora rabbit yarn, is sold made in France, not Italy. I do not like Italian Angora rabbit, even if it's 100%. I feel like 100% Angora rabbit feels like 70% or 80%. That's what I'm saying. And it's really hard to find good quality Angora rabbit. So I asked her, and she said, it doesn't say where it's made in. I said to myself, I need to see this yarn. So I bought a quantity to knit, a small size or a medium size, I don't know. We'll see. But there's 10 gram in here, and it does look fluffy. I don't know if you can see it. It does look fluffy. It's 100% Angora rabbit. And would I go and buy it again? I don't know. I have to knit it first. I tried to search, but here in Canada, nothing comes up. So I have a friend who lives in Turkey. Rengi nerede? Merhaba, merhaba. I don't know if she's watching me or not. She lives in Turkey, and then she searched it up. She said it's made in Germany, and I'm looking at it on the tag. It does not say made in Turkey, made in Germany. And I was kind of, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Again, this lady is on Etsy. If you want me to send you the link, just comment after the live stream, and I will send you the link to your comment, because other than that, it's no point for me to share all these. I don't know what people are interested, right? So the label does not say anything, anything at all. I was just like, wow, that's so weird, isn't it? Most of the yarn that you buy, and the label is so tiny. So it's called Pro Lena, and it's German. The name of the brand is German, I think. Usually what people do is they buy the yarn where it's made in, and then they put their own label, like Caron Cake. Some of the yarn that's made in Turkey, Hobby Lobby, the yarns are made in Turkey, but they put their own, but their own label. But this has nothing. So I was just curious. Because of the curiosity, I had to buy. I think I bought 17. And then she put them in a nice box, and she shipped it, and it came nice. I did not pay custom. I was so happy and thrilled. Or else I would have paid $35 to $40 custom fee. Because here in Canada, anything you spend $19.99 and over, we pay custom. Yeah, unfortunately, not for the shipping, but for the custom, unfortunately. Angora is wonderful and super soft, but unfortunately, I'm serious. No, it shouldn't give you allergies. Angora rabbit shouldn't give you allergies. If there is another animal product in the yarn, like 70%, 80%, that might be giving you a allergy. But Angora rabbit, I never heard. Like, I had people buy. Again, I don't know. depending on your allergy. So that's the reason I have a listing on my Etsy shop that 100% acrylic, but it looks like Angora rabbit. So I also have that on my listing, and I sold tons and tons and tons. I don't know how many I sold, but I knitted so many bridal shrugs, cardigans. Even I made myself a cardigan that I was wearing in the house when what was it, Florida was it last year? The year before. What happened to Florida? Was it a hurricane? Something happened, so I packed 4 boxes and I put that in as well. Because handmade items, they look brand new. As after you wash them, I cleaned them, I disinfected it, and I put them and I mailed it. And then whoever received the packages for donation. And then they send me a thank you card. So I still today I haven't knit myself because I have so much yarn to knit. It's acrylic, but it looks like acrylic, but it looks like Angora rabbit yarn. It's like the Caron cake latte, yeah. Yeah, so I also do that as well if you have allergies. Yeah, definitely. But people go for the 100% Angora rabbit, especially the white yarn. And I love the sticker that she put down. It's in German. I just love it, love it, love it. It's really nice. Yeah, so this came about 2 weeks. It came with regular post, so I was happy. Yeah, and I'm still working on this. I haven't finished. We're still working on it. It's almost finished. I need to finish that. I brought it here. I brought my whips here, so in baskets, in clear containers, so I can see. I have to finish them, but yeah, I can do, I don't know, 2-3 whips a month. It's really hard. And yeah, I'm making this on the border of the towel. And this towel is so soft. It's so soft. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Just love it, love it, love it. Isn't this nice? I went to visit my mom. My mom had a operation on her knee. Oh, she is so brave. She's 71 years old. And I don't think I can go through that pain that she went through. The first day she was so happy. Oh, I went to visit her at the hospital. And then she was happy that she didn't feel any pain. And then when she went home, of course, that's a different story. She stayed in the hospital about 3 days, 4 days actually. So she had the operation Friday. So Friday, well, you count Friday because she stayed overnight, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday morning they sent her home. And then the next week I went to visit her. Oh my goodness, I felt so bad. I said, oh my, well, I can't say bad things. I don't want her to give it. I'm always positive. So I wanted to cheer her up. And, but in my mind, I said, oh my goodness, it's not easy to have an operation on your knee, on your, anything that you can't walk right. But she said I couldn't walk. Well, the thing is, she started her pain on her left knee started when she was 54 years old, and I'm 54. Think about it. And I went with my mom to the doctor. The doctor looked at her and he said, "You're still okay. You will last. When you turn 70, I will do the operation on you." Believe it or not, she was 54, and then so she requested to see the doctor, and I believe last year winter. It was last year winter. Was it the year before? I'm getting confused with these years. Maybe it was 2 years ago. So we went to see the doc. I went because I know the doctor, right? I went with her how many years ago? Now she's 71. Think about it. How many years passed? 17 years passed? Oh my goodness. I can't believe how time goes by. That's fast at all. I just really can't believe it. So a young doctor came. And then we're just staring at him because he was so handsome. Oh my goodness. Well, he's about my son's age, maybe I don't know, but he was so handsome. Automatically I said, "Oh my goodness, you're so handsome." And then he said, "Oh, thank you, thank you." He said, "This doctor, I can't remember the name of the doctor. It was years ago." So he said, "This doctor passed away, and I'm taking his patients." And then, yes, Jennifer. And then we just looked at him because I recently getting pain on my right knee. Yeah, so I'm just listening very careful what he's saying. And then I told him the story and explained what happened. And well, he said it looks like it's time for you to get to have an operation. So I will do the operation if you want. He said. They did the X-ray. They did everything. So he's looking at the X-rays, and my mom said, "I'll think about it." Because it's not an easy procedure, right? To have a knee operation, think about it. Oh my goodness, they cut. Oh, oh my goodness. Anyways, so she went to Turkey and then she stayed there for 9 months. She said, "My knee got worse." And I said to her, "Why didn't you have the operation there, right? There's more, healthcare is way better there than here." She could have stayed in the hospital for at least 10 days. That's what I'm trying to say. But here, the doctor said you can go home the next day. And I'm thinking, it's a knee operation. How can she go home the next day? But they looked at her and then they let her stay for 4 days. Yeah, think about it. So I went to see her last week and she was cheerful. I even made a TikTok video about it, but made it private. I don't know, maybe I'll add it to my Instagram page. I don't know, I haven't shared it yet, but she was so happy. She was so cheerful. She said she started to walk because 1 month she said she couldn't leave the bedroom because the master bedroom has a bathroom, right? Toilet. So she was using that and she couldn't go just down the stairs. It's a 2-story. I would never recommend a 2-story house. If you're going to buy a house, buy a bi-level or a bungalow. Don't buy a 2-story. My knee, I'm having like my house is a 2-story, and I'm starting to have difficulties going down. And I also have problems with my 2 heels on my foot. That's another story. And here in Canada, the doctor said we don't do operations, but they do it in Turkey. But I can't walk for 14 weeks, they said. That's another thing. So I don't think I can go through that. So I'm looking at my mom, and she said, "I am so happy I can walk." She says, "I've been walking for 2 days with her stick." She can go to the kitchen, and I'm looking at her. She, like, her face even changed because she was so weak when she came out of the hospital the first week. She was so tired. She lost so much weight. But now she's better, and I'm so happy for her. I said, "Mom, as soon as you get well, we will go shopping with you," because I love going shopping with my mom. It's not. She always picks the best, good quality, and the cheap, the sale thing. I could never see them, but she does. So yeah, I'm 54, and I having the same problem on my right knee, and the doctor said it's arthritis, and you might need to get an operation years later. So who knows, right? If I live, if I see, we'll see. That's another thing. Pam D, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to live stream. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm working on this and I'm going to do a tutorial, so stay tuned for that. I did get one hater 2 days ago. 3 days ago, that's the reason I haven't been making videos, tutorials. Even the one that I did audio, I couldn't talk. I did the tutorial on how to wash this with your wool clothes, and I did a short video about it. It's not, I couldn't talk because of her hate, the way she wrote it. I blocked her automatically. If you are going to write anything like this, Don't waste your time. It's heartbreaking, right? Reading a hater's message. Um, well, I didn't want to share it on Instagram or anything, and I blocked her. I know she's going to open a new account and probably write hate messages again. I don't know. But I did screenshot her message and I thought, this is my tutorial, this is my channel, and oh no, on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, Jennifer, on YouTube. It was a tutorial. What was it? And the tutorial was like 6 years ago. I made the tutorial. Years ago, I had a Canon camera. I paid a fortune for it, and it was not doing its job. It was always taping blurry. I don't know. Maybe I bought it broken. I didn't return it. I had no clue because I'm not a technique person. Like I learned these stuff as I go, and I didn't even take typing. No, computer courses when I was in school. Think about it. I learned all these things. Even my siblings took courses. I'm way better than them. So that's another thing. I love to learn. I'm a fast learner and I like to learn new stuff. So that Canon camera was always taking blurry tutorials, videos when I was, you do it automatically. It wasn't focusing itself. Like these cameras, they focus by itself. So she was talking about the blurriness, the bad quality of the video, how I was talking. Well, if you don't like it, carry on to another channel. There are tons and millions of YouTubers who are making videos, and it's unbelievable. Like I don't post. I have over 1,000 videos, so I'm not gonna post every day. I have enough videos that I have posted on my YouTube channel, right? So I don't need to make more than I already have. And now I'm going to focus on like big items like this, take my time. I had a hard time coming back to YouTube to make a video, believe it or not, because of her message. It was full of hate. I can't believe how miserable she was. I don't think she has her life is must be miserable. Like everyone has bad days, good days, right? But still, you wake up to a good morning, a new day, and then, life goes on. I don't understand. Well, that's annoying. Some people get some weird happiness and shaking others up. I have no clue. Exactly, laugh it out loud. Why take the time to call? I know when moving on is, yeah, just carry on to another YouTuber. There's so many knitters, crocheters out there. This was a crochet. Yeah, yeah, this was a crochet. It was a blanket that I made, puffy stitch. Yeah, years ago, 6 years ago, 8 years ago. I can't remember. I looked at it. I said to myself, "Oh my goodness." Well, I give the information about the yarn, like everyone. If I don't, even if I do say I'm using a 4 millimeter crochet hook, they ask me what crochet hook you're using. That's okay. I need to go back and watch it because I can't remember. I have over 1,000 videos that I'm posting, including shorts. Shorts. I don't do many shorts, but I did add a couple this month. And live stream I've been doing for 3 years, I think. 4 years. Yeah. So that's another thing. So I don't know. She kind of I was like, what? Oh my goodness. How could you even think about these things? I don't even think those things in my mind, negativity. Like, I don't know. Yeah. People think differently. Yeah, everyone's different. Well, thank you very much for the thumbs up. I have 12 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. 8 people watching at the moment. They must have left the building. Daniel Brussers. Hi, Frida. Hope you and you... I can't read. There's a heart. Yours and all here on doing well. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's today's the 27th. On every month I make a live stream, and this is going on for I don't know 4 years now. I think I have to go back and check, but it's been yeah, Nancy. She's the one who asked me to do Nancy. What was her last name? And I haven't seen her for so long. She hasn't been coming to my live stream. I hope she's doing well. Let me just see when I started. So I started on 13th of July 2020. She asked me to do live stream. I said, okay, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. Why not? And I had 411 people look at it. Still, just checking. And then what happened was I did it on 23rd of August. I did it on 10th of September. I did it 27th of October. And I didn't look at the days. I just randomly came. And 27th November, 27th December, 27th January. And I'm looking at the dates. Oh my goodness, I should come on the 27th. So that's how it happened. So I didn't look at the dates, but I was here on the 27th to do a live stream. And I said to myself, let's do it on the 27th of each month. So that's how I started. I don't have many views. Let's see, 411. That was a lot. I had more people. I don't know. Some people don't like, some people like. It depends. You can carry on to another YouTuber. Yeah, you don't. If you don't like me, life goes on. We're all human beings, right? And I am not new to YouTube, so I don't understand what's wrong with her. Like, she was going on and on. I just blocked her. And I did send her to YouTube, so I don't know. Maybe she's a hater. Who knows? Yeah. So I am working on this. Stay tuned. I'm waiting for my camera. So as soon as that, I think it's going to arrive tomorrow. And new camera, it's going to be my son's old camera, which is going to be my new camera. The one that I'm taping on here is Samsung Google something. My son, he bought this in 2016. And he gave this to me, and the company gave him a new phone. So that's how we're doing it, because he gets it for free. Well, we paid $100 to the company. But other than that, I can't afford to pay, because YouTube only pays me $80 a month. It's been going on for a couple of months. They take off the $30, and then the rest comes to me, which I buy supplies, yarn, and I need to get a new tripod, tripod, right? What's this called? I get confused with iPad. No, the tripod. I need to get a tripod because this is dingly. I bought it from Amazon. The other one broke. The leg broke. They're expensive. Yeah, so I use these amounts on my Etsy shop when I sell. So I use them to buy supplies. I do not use my husband's money, the house money that we, goes towards the house, the expenses. For my craft, I use my own money. Yeah, I don't like using anyone else's money. It has to be my money that I make. And I'm not working. So unfortunately from YouTube and from Etsy, I'm hoping Etsy, yeah, they unplugged me again. I haven't been selling stuff. That's what they do. If you're not selling, I used to sell, I don't know, two listings a day. Now I can't. If I can sell one listing, I'm happy. So these expenses, I use them, you know, for supplies, yarn mostly, and so on. Okay, there's a comment. Haters are miserable people. It's okay, Frida. We love you. Oh, thank you, Pamty. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're a hater, carry on to a different channel. Like, don't spread your hate. Like commenting that, oh my goodness, I just couldn't believe it. I wanted to share, but yeah, I don't want to make you sad as well. That's okay. I know lots of YouTubers get haters messages. I don't know what's wrong with them. Yeah. Yeah. So two big tutorials are coming. I don't know if I can post them every day. Maybe every other day. This is coming, and then I gathered all the yarn, and this is coming. Yeah, so this one will be coming. Part 1, part 2, part 3. I will be posting them because this is pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, this is one motif. Think about it. So I think you made so many. You make so. If I make 4, I'm sure it's going to be a throw over. Think about it. And if you do the edging, that's going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. I have got a dozen sets of deep fillet edging completed for the edges are so thick on my pillowcases I'm running into trouble special. Yeah, what yarn did you use? Did you use a thick yarn, like a 4-weight and bigger? Crochet hook, it depends on what you use, right? Like this one is a 3-weight and I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. If I use a smaller thread yarn, like I have 2 bobbins there, I might use them to make, but the yarn is very thin. That's another thing, the yarn is very thin. The phone is ringing. I wonder who's calling me. Okay. Wow, it's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. So stay tuned. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Scraptastic Crocheter. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to live stream, but I'm going to end this. We only have 6 people watching at the moment. Oh, well, what can you do? Last week we had more people. It's the same time I come always. So I will see you on 27th of, that's my wedding anniversary. I don't know if I can. I think I can make it. We're not going anywhere. I wanted to go somewhere. It's a Sunday, actually. Yeah. So I'll see you on, that's my anniversary. We're turning 30 years. I wanted to go somewhere. I wanted to go to Hawaii. But, it's expensive to go to Hawaii, right? Or even just a road trip for somewhere. Yeah, but that day my husband's working. We might go somewhere on Friday, Saturday. That's when his 2 days off. Yeah, we're turning 30 years of marriage, and our son is 28 years old. Yeah. So I'll see you on August the 27th, around this time. That's when I come and say hello on around 12 p.m. Just a cotton thread for doilies, very fine. I will go back through your videos and see what I can find. Happy anniversary, dear. It's been enjoyable. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have a dozen sets of deep fillet edging completed. They're so thick. Oh yeah, I want to put them on my pillowcase. You know what? You can sew them on curtains. On curtains. That's what I do. Or towels. Don't. I'm not on the pillowcase. Pillowcase for decoration, or pillowcase that you put your head on. That's another story, right? When you say pillowcases. Yeah. You can make like this. But you need to cut it if it's too long. That's another thing, and I don't like cutting doilies. These are running into special a simple machine blind stitch. I don't know what that is. Machine blind stitch. I never heard of it. First time. Yeah, when I get off this messages, they erase and then they put it back again, I think. So I'm just gonna, what can I do? Can I copy your message? Oh no, I don't want to block you. Let me see if I can copy your message and then read. Copy, and then I can read it and look at it. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go. So stay tuned for the tutorial for this. I know this is going to be a long journey. And then this one as well. So I want to do this one first. because this one is way easier. This is very difficult. Well, difficult. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this for. Why not? Why not? Just jump into it. I wouldn't be hesitate. But yeah, this is time consuming. Lots of double crochet, triple crochet, double, so many crochets, and lots of single crochet. So this takes way longer than this. Yeah, this one goes faster. Yeah, it starts in the middle. Lots of new techniques, so I will share it with you. You guys take care, and I'll see you on 27th of August. La 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 la. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. My coffee's getting cold. Mm. It turned into ice tea, iced coffee.